Good evening, dancers, dance supporters, and dance cultural legends. It's a true honor to have been invited here by Jarek and Anita to share a few words. I am here for the same reason that I think many of you are. I am intrigued by the mysterious power of dance. 15 years ago, I was teaching English at a school about 10 minutes from here. But I found my most meaningful work in my after-school role as the dance team coach. And then years later, when I was supposed to be doing my research on how language learners make meaning out of their lives, I found my most meaningful research looking at what my dancers were doing, making meanings out of their lives. There's something compelling about dance that goes far beyond what I can do standing here with the spoken word alone. Dance smashes through what we try to build up with words and reaches something different and something deeper in a common humanity. So why dance? Why is it that dance seems to have this particular value in so many lives? I think it starts with human needs. Every one of us in this room, whether on stage or off, has those same human needs. We're seeking meaning, we're seeking connection, we're seeking identity, and we're seeking to matter. For some youth, they find this with ease in their families, in their communities, in their classrooms, but for many others, this is not the case. For whatever reason, the field of their everyday lives does not afford them the meaning-making resources they need to build and express a strong sense of self. As a teacher looking in on the complex social structure of the high school world, in an increasingly complex world, I would witness my students wading through experiences of powerlessness and pain. And often I felt that there was little I could do about it. I couldn't change the entire high school hierarchy. I couldn't overhaul the entire education system. I couldn't flip our entire society upside down. But I could, and we can, offer dance. What DJ Kool Herc and Cindy Campbell did was to create a whole new field. A new dance floor, rich with meaning-making resources. What A-Star Society continues to do today is to invite more and more young people onto that dance floor, giving them access to a new way of being in the world, a new way of understanding themselves, and a new way of making sense of their lives. Their identity as a dancer gives them a voice to express themselves and make a mark on their world. And thanks to the work of Kool Herc, Cindy, and now Jarek and Anita, these new identities and ways of being are not only available and accessible, they are also highly valued by their peer culture. And that matters. It matters that they're being given a chance to hold some power and to see and be seen in ways that gain respect, because we all need respect. That this work is life-saving is not an exaggeration. Sunny is an example of this, but I know that he is not the only one. It was because of this vital essence of dance that even after leaving my role as a teacher, I could not leave my dancers. So we found a new home at A-Star. And I am forever grateful to Anita and Jarek for creating that space, because I felt with every fiber of my being that lives were on the line if we quit. We did beautiful work with A-Star. We created anti-bullying flash mobs, performances explicitly designed to give hope to struggling youth, and of course created a healthy and vibrant community of dancers that understood each other's power and pain and supported each other in beautiful ways. Anita and Jarek again and again opened their doors to these kids, and created that space that they needed to flourish. I always felt that everything A-Star did, they did with such heart, which is something that is so rare and precious these days. Those kids are all grown up now. They are massage therapists, art therapists, published poets, doctors, and even a few professional dancers. Lives were changed, lives were saved. And I, for one, am so grateful that A-Star continues to do the work that they do, because we're witnessing here on the stage tonight the souls that are flourishing through that work now. I knew from the start that I would not be able to fully express in words what dance can do, but I thought that I could share at least one small experience of what dance is. We spend so much of our daily lives with our hearts and minds completely disconnected from our bodies. And when we do that, our minds tend to wander off to the future, which is a recipe for anxiety, or wander back to the past, which is a recipe for regret and depression. Because we cannot control the future, we cannot control the past, we only have control in the here and the now. And that's what dance does, is it brings us into the here and the now. Dance can give us the embodied experience of control and therefore peace. Dance connects us fully to the present. We connect our hearts, minds, and bodies to the moment that the music and the movement are creating. Dance is also not a solitary activity. Even alone dancing in a room, we're connecting ourselves to all the dancers who have danced before. And as soon as the music plays, we're connecting ourselves to the whole realm of all those humans who created those refrains. Beyond the solo world of dance, the camaraderie that comes from collective dance is almost beyond words. There's a vulnerability and a power that comes from collective expression, like we've seen on the stage today. When multiple bodies move in synchronicity, it's almost like they're sharing a moment of being. So let's share a moment of being now. I'm going to invite you to stand up if you are able. Yes, please. I'm going to invite you to stand up if you are able. Because I'd like to teach you the closing moments of some choreography that A-Star did. I'm going to ask you to plant your feet on the ground. That's right, there you go. Feel the ground beneath your feet. And just take a deep breath in and let it out. And do that again, letting a sense of calm fill your body. And now I'll ask you to raise your closed hands, both of them in front of you now. That's right. And bring all of your attention and tension to those closed hands. That's right. Do it with intentionality. You got this. Okay. Now we're going to let that go. You're going to open your right hand and let it fall to your side. Beautiful. And then you're going to open your left hand and watch as that floats down to your side. And then you're going to lift both hands as an offering up to me. Beautiful. Yes. Because that's what we do when we dance. We offer something, right? We're like, this is me. I'm here. Take what you can from me. Now we're going to try that with music, all right? You're going to hear the words of Shane Koizen, Instructions for a Bad Day, and our cue is going to be, it's the only way we know how to say. And then you're going to hear 4 notes, and it's going to go like this. Dong. Hands up together. Let's practice it. You got this. Dong. Opening one hand. Dong. Opening the other hand. And the final one. Dong. Up towards me. Okay. Let's do this. Belongs to now, and when someone has
Loosen your grip, opening each palm slowly now. Let go.
Yes! Thank you. You can sit down now. Thank you for sharing that moment of being. Thank you for being part of making magic happen for another generation of dancers. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr.